Hello, how are you guys doing? What is up? What is going on? All right, let's see. What was I doing here? Let me just upload this personal reading real quick and so I can send it to my client and then we are good to go. Sorry, it was like last minute. I got the kids this week, so everything's a little bit last minute, you know what I'm saying? All righty. Welcome to All Signs, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to be taking a look at, I think, what are we doing? What you don't see coming? Is that what hello? Can someone do my job for me? What you don't see coming. Yes. Okay. That's what we're doing. So this is, what's up, Monica? What's up, Tom? What's up, Kismet? What's up, Complexity? What's up, Lori? What's up, Rick? Oh, wow. Carmen is actually early. Can you believe it? We love the raising of the standard. What's up, Vanessa? What's up, Rach? Hello, Amanda. Hello. Till the flash. What the hell, Vanessa? Vanessa, you're drunk. Everyone, cut off Vanessa. What's up, Jessica? Good to see you guys. All right. Did I download this yet? Please tell me I did. Yes, I did. Yes. Good girl. Okay. I swear I'm almost done. All right. I had to make sure I got that in. It was one of those 24-hour readings. You know, if you go on my website, you order the order a reading, you can get it in 6 hours, 24 hours, or 3 to 5 days. And that was a 24-hour one, so I had to make sure I got that in before 9. What's up, Bryn? Can't wait until my reading. I can't wait until your reading as well. Oh man, is it about the man? Hope everything is going okay with that. Lori, I really couldn't help myself. It's what I say when I get overwhelmed. What'd she say? What's up, Birdie? That was cute. Tweet. That's got to be your new thing. That's your signature. All righty. Apply. Cool. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Done. Yes. All right. What's up, Infinite? All right, you guys. So welcome to All Signs, which you don't see coming. This is going to be for this coming week. I love that, Lori. Welcome, you guys. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Keep in mind that these are general readings. They are not personal. If you want a personal reading, then you can just go to my website at violettaalexis.com. These are general. So once again, make sure that you are checking your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for a full picture. I am taking super chat questions tonight, but as you guys know, I do take them on Hipsy. If you do want to book a super chat question, then you can go to hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that in the pinned comment, or you can just click the link in the description box below. All right. All right. Let's get a few more in here. And what is the other deck we should use? I'm going to use, I guess I'll use this one. You guess you wish you could just blame alcohol? Yeah, I certainly did. Man, what a mess. See, it depends, right? Like Lori's like, oh yeah, I just tell everybody how much I love them. When I used to drink, I would have ate your face alive. It's like you can tell how unhealed someone is or how healed they are by how they act when they drink, right? Big Sean. Oh, I see. I see what's going on here. This is a sexual joke. Okay. All right. I didn't get the memo. What's up, Omega? You know, once I hit Taurus, it's hot in here. What's up, Shannon? Did you ever check? No. And I freaking wrote it down in one of my notes and I never went back to look at it. Honestly, I never went back to look at it. If you want to write it in the chat here, if you're comfortable doing that, please do. Y'all need help. But yeah, I used to be, honey. I would have fought an inanimate object. Lori, I would have expected this from Carmen. But you? No, I would have expected it from you as well. What's up, Jay? Citizen Soldier. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to pull it up on YouTube. That way I'm forced. There, and then I'll just have it up there in my search as soon as there we go. Wow, 666K subscribers. What kind of party do you think this is? All right. I rearranged my daughter's rooms today. My daughter's room. I really need to get a house, but I just can't afford it yet. I rearranged their room. I feel so bad because they're still sharing a room, and I'm like, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to up it. I'm trying to up the income, baby, because I just know once Nirvana gets in that girlhood to womanhood, it's gonna be a problem. You know, I know they're gonna be scrapping it out. I'm not here for it. I grew up as an only child, so I just had to battle my mom. But other than that, I didn't have no siblings up my ass while I was bleeding. You know what I mean? Um, you really need to get some me? I need to get sleep. Do I look bad? What's up, Turquoise? How you doing? Oh, Turquoise, thank you for the tip today on Hipsy. That was really sweet. Shout out to Maria as well. I feel like I'm okay. I didn't get very good sleep last night, but I'm okay. All right, guys, let's go ahead and see what we can expect for next week. What was I gonna do? That's right. You know what? You know what I actually did? I know nobody cares. There it is. All right. What do we have going on next week? Let's see. I'm just looking astrologically. Ah, yes. On Tuesday, this Tuesday anyway. This Tuesday. Do you guys want to do this week? The rest of the Let me ask you something. For predictions, are you guys interested in doing this week or do you want to check out next week? That's what I want to ask you guys. Do you guys want to do this week or you guys want to check out next week for predictions? I'm totally going to leave it up to you. You look good, Monica. You look good. Just kidding. I can't see what you look like, but I'm sure you look incredible. Thank you. What's up, Cindy? There is nothing wrong with how you look. You know, it's really funny because I was talking to somebody today and I was like, I don't know if I'm just ugly or if I have like an illness inside of me that's like sucking the life out of me, or if this is like some weird spiritual thing. Like I know we all age and shit, bitch. Don't get it twisted. But like I take way too good care of myself to look as bad as I do. Like I take you don't understand. Bitch, I drink 2 cups of bone broth a day. Okay. I drink coffee, I do, but I don't drink. I don't smoke cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I work out, okay? I take better care of my skin than anyone I know, than anyone I've ever met, truly. And I have the worst skin. Not of anyone I've ever met, but I have bad. It's just not it. I don't understand what's going on. I'm like, do I have cancer? Like, what is happening? What's up, underdog? I see the crowd leading into this week. Okay, so you guys want to see this week then? Okay, we'll do this week then. Oh, is that a crack in my voice, like a 14-year-old boy? All right, so what do we have this week? Well, today Mercury is squaring Neptune. Things are a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Things are a little iffy. Be careful of scammers. Literally, my friend today, he got somebody on the phone today that was trying to scam him like while he was at work because he sells shit, and like people were trying to use somebody else's card. You know what I'm saying? To like buy stuff, like typical Mercury square Neptune. It could also lead to like paranoias and stuff. So see where that's kind of happening in your chart. There can be like a lot of delusions, a lot of miscommunications, things like that for today. Mars retrograde enters Cancer. Mommy milkers in a armor suit. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if you guys saw the mood board that I made for like Mars retrograde in Cancer, right? But I put like a soldier in like full fucking armor, like cooking soup on a stove while the like stove is like burning, like or like the kitchen is like on fire behind him. I don't know if you guys caught that. I made that image with Midjourney, okay? But this should be interesting. I don't think it's gonna be all bad. I don't think it's gonna be all bad, okay? But definitely there's some reworkings, some cuts we're making in the Cancerian part of our chart, some reworkings, some reanalyzations, things that maybe we have abandoned or cut out. Maybe we're, looking back. This is happening in my 4th house. I look at Placidus. So I know they say Taurus rising is a 4th house Leo. I look at Placidus. So mine is still in the 4th house. Okay. So I've been looking at homes today, thinking about where I want to live because, bitch, it's not here. Then tomorrow on Tuesday, we have Moon entering Taurus. Love it, love it, love it. Absolutely love it. I know that as soon as the moon hits Taurus, I know that it's going to square Pluto. I don't think it's that big of a fucking deal. I don't think we need to worry about worry about Pluto. The moon is exalted in Taurus. Okay. So this is great for taking care of ourselves, having a nice big old slice of pizza, taking a sitz bath, right? Having our glass of wine, enjoying ourselves, taking care of our skin. Self-care is really, really great here. Then the moon is going to make a sextile to Venus and Pisces. Oh, do you know how delicious that is? Moon exalted. Moon is exalted in Taurus, making a sextile to Venus and Pisces, where Venus is exalted. Tomorrow's going to be great, in my opinion. I feel like tomorrow's going to be awesome. Tuesday looks incredible. Mercury enters Capricorn. I'm excited for this. I'm actually excited for this. I'm excited to get out of this Mercury square Neptune weirdo fog, creepy peeping Tom vibe. I'm ready for us to get our minds on the ball. I'm ready for us to get our eyes on the ball. That's what I'm ready for. So take a look at the Capricorn house of your chart. That's where Mercury is going to be entering. Then we have Thursday, the moon is going to conjoin Uranus and Taurus. And then eventually later on that day or night or whatever, it's going to enter Gemini. Okay. So think about like which house the moon rules for you, right? Like for me, the moon rules my 3rd house. So this could be like communications. This could be You know, this could be like breaking a phone, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be like incredible insights, or I write something really, really incredible. But there could definitely be some emotional shocks or weird emotional upsets, weird things breaking down in the home or something like that. And it doesn't always have to be bad. So keep that in mind. Then the moon will enter Gemini. That's when we get a little bit chatty, maybe a little bit more social as well. Friday, the moon is going to conjunct Jupiter in Gemini. Love that. That's great for me. My second house, money. Hello. Good. Definitely got to make sure I go live that day. So that's going to be great, right? Whatever Jupiter touches, it's going to expand on. So it can be big emotions, but it doesn't always have to be a bad thing, right? You can say moon conjunct Jupiter, like somebody who writes like a really great, right? Because you think about Gemini, Gemini is ruled by Mercury. It can represent like writing, you know what I mean? Maybe somebody writes something really, really great. Maybe you have that sense of inspiration in some way. Then on Saturday, we have moon squaring Venus and Pisces. You know, not my favorite, but we'll be fine. Then the moon is going to enter Cancer where it's in domicile. We're all going to be feeling super sentimental and lovey-dovey and wonderful. And we're all going to be wanting to sit at home and do nothing. Just like moon and Taurus ish. All right. What happened? What do you mean back on? Okay, so let's go ahead. For a second, I was freaking out. I thought you were saying that that whole time I was talking that like I was not on, like it glitched out or something. I was about to be so pissed. Thanks, Carmen. Move to Houston and we could be goddesses. I don't know, man. The things that they're putting in place in Texas. What is this about? Like you can't divorce your husband or something? Like they have to. I'm never getting married. At least not there, you know. Hold on. What did Tom say? I don't want to miss what Tom said. I am going to be 66 in a few months. Years of crappy locations in attic and crawl space in all sorts of temperature wore my skin out, and being an outdoor type of person with hiking, biking, and such. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I'm like, is it like hormonal? You know, am I dying? Is it like all the crappy men I've dated? I don't know. Um, so yeah, I'm considering moving across country. I'm so tired of where I'm at. Hey, nothing wrong with that. As long as you're not thinking like, oh, you know, I'm gonna change my location and shit's gonna change for me. You know, a lot of people want to change their location because they want a new life. But guess what, baby? Whatever you got going on inside of you, you're carrying it with you. Doesn't matter where you go. You know what I mean? It just follows you around like a cloud, or the good stuff does. You know, it just depends. So it depends on what your intention is. Haven't heard that, but I don't believe in marriage. You know, I believe in it for some people. The thing about me is I'm too scared. Okay. I'm one of those people where every single time there has been any kind of like where I had to rely on somebody, or I lived with a man or even a woman, there was always some weird power dynamic. It was like they would, like, if I was financially dependent on somebody, abuse all the way. I got kicked the shit like a tin can, just got kicked all the way down the damn hall. No, thank you. Don't even want it. I don't see the benefit for me. I don't see the benefit for me. I don't see it. I don't see it. I can't think of a single person besides my grandma that I did not live in a house with that completely took advantage or abused me in some way. I'm good. Thanks. Keep your cookies, bitch. You're a chicken and overthink too much. Oh, I've had to. You know, my brain wasn't just born like this. You know, there's some scenarios that trained my brain to think this way. So it's like the way that your brain thinks is it's looking to protect itself, you know? Self-reliance. What's up, Meg? I'm doing great. Nice to see you. It's like the way you shouldn't buy stocks when you're scared. You know what? I'm so mad. I have a Robinhood account and they will not give me my account back. I've sent them my ID and they're like, "I'm sorry, we can't verify your identification at this time." Bitch, what do you mean? It's me. You know, I know the girl in the picture had like bleach blonde hair, but it's me. Okay. I've lost like 30 pounds and I'm letting my natural hair grow. What the fuck is your problem? You know? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, 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 no. Give somebody power over me and they're going to abuse it. You know, listen, we've all abused our power in some ways, but it's just, I'm just not, I don't even want to live with another person. That is how much life has just made me be like, yeah, no, you can leave. No. When I started over here, the only thing that kept me going was a painting I saw that said begin anywhere, and I pass it every day on my commute. Each really low blow that knocked me down. Damn. When you've been traumatized, you tend not to want to experience that shit again. Absolutely. I remember that image and just tell myself it's okay. I can start from here. It's been my only saving grace. Okay. Period. Marriage is not necessary anymore. We don't have to depend on men anymore. Oh my God. And you know, you also have to think like I have two daughters. Stay away. Don't even look at them. Don't look at them. Don't even make eye contact. Don't even say hi. Stay the fuck away. All of you. Stay away from them. That's how I feel, you know. Not interested. Not interested. Too scared. Mm-mm. Easy to get into, hard to get out of. Exactly. No. Mm. My only saving grace was getting no contact orders and moving across the country. Ugh, love that for you, honestly. That's what happened to me when I was like 20. The guy that I was dating at the time, I was literally 20 years old. And I got the hell out of there. First, I moved to Oregon at my family's house, and then I moved all the way from Oregon all the way to Virginia. I was like, I'm fucking out of here. He tried to get me back by getting my name tatted on his neck, and I was like, you're an idiot. On one hand, is being abused is rotten. Being put aside as an option is just as bad. No thanks. I have been single. I'd much rather somebody put me on the side as an option than be abused, baby. How do you think I got this chipped tooth down here? That is not fun. Much rather be put to the side than get a black eye. You know what I'm saying? Been there too. No. Actually, I think marriage should be a 10-year contract. If you still dig them a whole lot, you can re-up if you still dig them. It's hard to find a compatible person that will treat your kids as their own. Well, you know, things happen to me as a girl that I just am not interested in opening them up to that possibility. I just no. You know, you never know. You never know, man. You just never know. You just never know. I'm too scared. I'm too scared. Mm. It's really scary, you know. So I need Miami. No, you don't. You need a place like where there's a lot of nature and trees and peace. You don't need no damn Miami. Okay. Like with an ex, with somebody that I dated, we were together for like 2.5 years, and he met my kids twice, saw them twice the whole time, and one was by chance, and the other one was very calculated. It's very, you know, but just too paranoid. They didn't meet the last one. They didn't meet the last one. So yeah. Anyway, okay, let me stop talking. Bah, bah, bah. That's all I do. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. Sorry, welcome to all signs. Welcome to what you don't see coming. This is for the rest of this week. Okay, Tuesday looks good. I think Tuesday looks good. For the most part. All right, I think we're still going to be coming off of that Mercury square Neptune energy, so keep that in mind. Okay, but it could be good for creativity, so keep that in mind. Squares aren't always so bad. They can also be used for first to overcome a challenge that ends up becoming like diamonds are made in the rough kind of energy. So yeah, I do that as well, Desiree. I do that as well, and that's why I'm just like I just wouldn't trust my own judgment. I wouldn't trust myself enough. No, 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 no. Just get too scared. So yeah, you guys, welcome to all signs. Let's go ahead and take a look at this week. Obviously, if you guys want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. Just check out the pinned comment or just check out the link in the description box. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's up, Claudia. Yeah, Claudia lives in Miami. Yeah, she's a damn model, baby. Thank you so much for all that you do for us, Alexis. You have no idea how much you really. Oh, thank you, honey. Oh, just call me Violetta. Alexis is just my middle name, but thank you. You can just call me V if that is easier. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look. Sorry, I talked for like 30 damn minutes, y'all. I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm really not, but I just feel like I need to say that to be polite. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and take a look. Energy. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. Knight of Swords. What you don't see coming, that may be a little bit of a challenge, is the King of Swords. What you don't see coming that is positive is the Four of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Swords energy with the Ten of Wands. You probably have a lot to say. You seem to not be happy with something. You seem to not be happy with some kind of outcome, some kind of ending, or some kind of responsibility that you potentially took on. The Temperance in reverse can be like when we're not at peace with something. So this can be an energy of where you feel like dude, I thought I got rid of all these damn fruit flies. Ugh, they're such a pest. It may be where you feel like you took on a lot of responsibility and it seems like you're handling it okay, but it's kind of throwing you off kilter or it's throwing you off balance in some way. And so whether this is like a mental burden, an actual physical burden, a work burden, whatever, you're not at peace with maybe how much you're taking on or how something is completing. So I feel like with that Knight of Swords, you seem to have some kind of questions or maybe even maybe even a bone to pick in some kind of way. But something is like too much. It almost feels like the Two of Pentacles in reverse, where because it's like the Ten of Wands shows me that you're handling it. Like you're handling your shit, right? But that Temperance in reverse, it makes me feel like something needs to be dropped so that way you can feel more at peace, so that way you can feel more balanced in some way. So it may feel like you're kind of taking on too much in some sense, or you feel like you're about to hit your breaking point. You know what I mean? Like maybe you picked up way too many shifts or something this week, at I don't know, Burger King or whatever your thing is, and you're like, listen, dude, I'm making money, I'm handling it, whatever. I'm gonna need a day off, buddy. Something that might be a little challenging. The King of Swords, the Nine of Cups in reverse with the Nine of Swords in the upright. Damn. You may be hit with somebody that has some kind of power over you just because you're showing up as a Knight of Swords. They're showing up as the King of Swords. This may be somebody in your life, okay? And this person may be telling you something that is true, but it may be something that you don't want to hear that's kind of stressing you out a little bit. This can also be you guys needing to step up in some kind of way, but feeling worried or feeling drained or feeling like, oh God, if I take this on or whatever, I'm not even going to get what I want. So it can be that energy of biting off more than you can chew when really you can actually handle it, but you're kind of freaking yourself out. Or it may be that you're needing to be honest about something as well, which I feel like you're gonna do, but it doesn't feel like in your energy, it doesn't feel like you're necessarily being honest about something. It feels like you're questioning someone else when you just need to be more direct about what it is that you're wanting or what it is that's on your mind. And you guys are usually pretty direct, but maybe there's just like you know, a glitch in the system this week. Something you have to look forward to. 4 of Cups in reverse, King of Wands, 3 of Cups in reverse. If there's been any kind of gossip, rumors, drama, or if you felt rejected specifically by like a person, I feel like this is a time where maybe you hear from this individual. If you guys have been dealing with any kind of confidence issues, feeling ostracized and dealing with confidence issues because of that, I see you kind of getting your mojo back a little bit. I see you kind of doing your own thing and being like, "Okay, bitches, you don't appreciate it? You really don't appreciate it? Okay. Well, I'm going to take this away now and now we'll see how much you appreciate the thing that you've lost." I can see that happening as well. So, your advice is the end of a tough cycle approaches. Cool. And then we have birthing creations, tapestry of life and expression. I like this. So it's interesting, right? Because we saw that 10 of Wands and I was like, okay, it feels like something is too much, right? And then we got the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So it seems like whatever that is coming to an end in some way, which may end up leaving you more room for growth in regards to artistry, creativity, self-expression, entrepreneurship. Even for some of you, you may end up becoming some kind of entrepreneur, whether you're a male or female. Okay. So I think that that looks pretty damn positive. So thank you so much, Aries. If you guys want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can see that that link is right here, or you can just click the pinned comment or the link in the description box. So let's go ahead and, you know what, let me actually shuffle these. I haven't used these in a while. Dun, dun, dun. Right. Yes, Ashley, I am taking super chat questions. I'm just taking them at Hipsy or on Hipsy. What's up, Dina? Here, this is what I'll do for you guys. So I'll be a little bit easier for you. There you go. Do you need new cards, V? Oh, I would love some new cards. Absolutely. So, you know, I'm not gonna stop you, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's see here. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Taurus. Guess what, Sean? I'm not sweating yet, buddy. Joke's on you. Ah! God, joke's on me. Joke's on me. Damn. That freaking hurt. Okay. Thanks, Carmen. I appreciate that. Ooh, I'm excited for tomorrow, bitch. Oh, yes. And I have moon in Taurus. And the moon is going to be in Taurus. Although it's going to oppose my Pluto at some point. But I'm ready for that. And I'm ruled by Venus. Come on, baby. Love it. 10 out of 10. Okay, Taurus. Hey, Torch. If you've never seen Girl Interrupted, you don't know. Okay. Taurus, let's go ahead and check out your energy for this. Ew, don't like that. That looks totally disorganized. Bye, thanks. I don't like that phone showing. Okay. Is my Virgo showing? All righty. All right, cool. 2 of Cups in your energy, Taurus. Something challenging that you don't see coming is the 10 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune for something positive. Hello. It's almost like your ruler is in its exalted sign. The 2 of Cups, the Tower in reverse, the Hierophant. Ooh, this reminds me of what I was talking about earlier. Well, it looks very love-oriented or maybe just family-oriented. There's some connection that you have in your life, and it seems like there's mutual understanding there, mutual reception, blah, 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 that kind of thing. But that Tower in reverse tells me that you may be holding on too tight or you're afraid to make some kind of change that needs to change. And I don't know if that's within you I don't know if you feel like you got to let go of somebody. I don't know if it's that. That Hierophant is there, which is telling me that something looks to be pretty solid. And also, if you've been watching me for a long time or long enough, at least, you know that if your major arcana shows up for your energy in the upright, this shows me that you are in your highest vibration. So I feel like this week you're in your highest vibration, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And I like it. I do want to know what that tower is, though. Ooh, are you afraid to level up your other major arcana? Ooh, chills, bitch. Okay. There's a fear here. This to me is a fear. This to me, for you to be showing up as the Hierophant, that's great, right? There's nothing wrong with the Hierophant. The Hierophant's fabulous. He has a sense of morals, values, structure, a solid foundation, you know? He knows what he's talking about. He can even be a mentor or a guru or some kind of teacher for some people, okay? So it's like you're there. As far as that kind of Taurian energy, you're there. But there's another step. There's another step into sovereignty. There's another step into your highest vibration of being the ultimate empress or emperor, right? Because the emperor is all of the kings combined, empress is all of the queens combined. What are you not allowing to shift or change in order for you to step into that? For some of you, if you're a creative person, let it out, baby. This is the time. Venus is in Pisces. This is the time. The Ten of Cups for something that may feel like a little challenging. Are you intimidated by commitment? Or is it a specific relationship where you feel intimidated or they feel intimidated by you, or it's like you're trying to keep the peace or you're not really sure. You're not really certain. Even though it's interesting, right? Because the energy is showing up like you're in this mutual reception with, it looks like you're involved with somebody. For the Two of Cups, the Hierophant, the Empress, the Ten of Cups, it looks like you're involved with somebody. Okay, now I'm gonna try to spin it, but from what I'm seeing, this makes me feel like there's something here where it's very loving, it's very mutual understanding. It's really there. And for some reason that 7 of Wands is in reverse, which tells me there's an intimidation. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up. You know, there's this avoidance to maintain something, or maybe somebody else is doing this, but the commitment is there, or the emotions are there, and or. Now, for others of you, maybe it's that you're ready for a relationship. Maybe it's that you feel pretty connected to self. But maybe you feel like you haven't found it yet, or you feel like somebody's avoiding a higher level of commitment in some kind of way. It can be that as well. It can also be that for some of you, you're having a hard time finding peace in a family situation or having a hard time finding peace within a relationship for whatever reason. It can be a lot of like defensive energy, like somebody's super defensive against the other person. I don't know if that's you or someone else. What you have to look forward to, the Wheel of Fortune. Well, listen, baby, that tower is coming. Okay, but it's a good one. Now the tower is more like burn it all to the ground. We're starting over. Okay. The death card here with the Wheel of Fortune makes me feel like there's some kind of higher octave evolution in regards to your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities that is also increasing your sense of confidence. The magician, he's very confident in his abilities and or her abilities, and has everything that he or she needs in order to manifest what he or she wants. And you're gonna start letting go. Whatever this thing is that you feel like you have to hold on to, or it has to be a certain way, you're like, you know what, fuck it. You know, Wheel of Fortune, let go and let God, baby. And that's when things are gonna start to move forward for you. Loosen your grip. Are you kidding me? Shake it off, baby. Let it go. Libra, work through your fears. What are you scared of? It's telling you to let God in. It's asking, what are your coping mechanisms? Do you have any addictions? Is it to social media? You know, is it to your own sense of self-sabotage? And why do you do that? What are the fears that you need to work towards or through in order to let that go? Libra is about how we relate to other people. So I feel like it has something to do with that as well. Um, so let me know. Let me know in the comments if you're watching this after it's already posted. Thanks a lot, Taurus. If you want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that right here. You can check out the pinned comment, or you can click the link in the description box. Wee, 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 wee. La, la, la. I need some water. Gemini, hey. How are you guys feeling today with your ruling planet squaring Neptune? Gross, right? All right, Gemini. Energy, 7 of Cups for this week. 6 of Pentacles in reverse for what you don't see coming in regards to a challenge, which you don't see coming in regards to something positive. Let's take a look at that 7 of Cups. You guys are showing up as a masculine, so if you're a feminine, get out of here. No, I'm just joking. But it may be reverse, okay? This is interesting to me. It makes me feel like you're really deciding what your choices are, or you're kind of spoiled for choice in some kind of aspect of your life. Interesting that it's the Emperor is sandwiched between the Devil and the 7 of Cups. This almost feels a little lustful to me. Makes me feel like you're getting a little lost in the sauce. Very, very determined. Very determined, I think, to have what you want, but you may be having a hard time cutting through the fog. Hello, Mercury square Neptune, right? Cutting through the fog, 7 of Cups. Being able to detach from some kind of outcome, being able to detach from some kind of fear that has everything to do with how you're making the decisions that you're making. Definitely in your power here, but it almost reminds me of um like um Mars conjunct Neptune. That's the best way I could put it. You know, it's like I picture a warrior getting dropped off on Neptune. Now, if you know anything about Neptune, it's illusion and delusion and it's fog. And I just see this like warrior just like, oh, where am I? You know, trying to figure out where the hell he is or where the hell he's going or what the hell he or she is doing. And that's kind of what I feel like you're at. I feel like you're in control. Don't get me wrong, but there's some like things that you need to work through. There's some things that you're trying to decide. There's some realities that you got to check or get checked with. You got to make a decision on something, but something's holding you back. It's almost like something is holding you down. Something is keeping you in place. And I feel like it has everything to do with you. You got to be honest with yourself in regards to what it is that you want. Some of you, listen, I want to say this. Okay. Some of you guys are getting a little, you know, this week. Relax. Okay. That's not how you're going to make the right decision. Trust me. I've made many, many bad ones, right? That's how my grandma used to imitate alcoholics. Not saying you're an alcoholic, but you know what I mean. So, 6 of Pentacles in reverse for something that you may be needing to deal with. Ooh, taking action after heartache. Do you believe in love after love? I'm not a singer. I'm just a tarot reader, obviously. um, okay. There may be a fear to give yourself in some way, or a fear to be vulnerable in some way. And it can be because you've either been taken advantage of before, or it can be because you've been hurt before, just like everybody else, right? You're not special. Just kidding. But this can be like, okay, well, are you gonna let that hold you back from true expression? Are you gonna let that hold you back from true creativity, right? Are you gonna, if anything, it should be a motivator for you. Are you gonna allow yourself to be vulnerable, or are you scared? Mars conjunct Neptune, right? Let the armor fall off. For some of you, you need to fucking apologize straight up, right? There may be something where you're needing to take action towards somebody that you may have hurt. For some of you, God forbid, right? But I'm just saying, for some of you, that can be the case. We won't talk about it, okay? Oh, love that. What you don't see coming, that's good. Queen of, ooh, are we getting laid this week, buddy? Okay. Well, guess what happens when you do apologize? Ta-da, you're forgiven by somebody who truly, truly loves and cares about you. And you might just, get it in, right? You might have a good, intimate time. Now I'm letting my Uranus and Sagittarius in the 8th house come out just a tiny little bit, right? You couldn't handle it. Okay. But this looks pretty positive to me. This can be very inspiring for you. So if you guys are the one where you need to apologize or you need to ask for forgiveness or even forgive another, whatever the case is, it just feels like it all works out, but it's all going to start with you being vulnerable, allowing the armor to come off, allowing yourself to soften a little bit. If that's what you want, fall into my arms. I can't make this shit up, right? House 2. Oh, a time for healing. Okay. Well, surrender holding the opposites extremes of life. Well, I definitely feel like you need to let go in some kind of way. And I don't mean like let go of a person. I just mean I feel like you need to let go of some kind of fear that you have here. It's almost like you're purposely deluding yourself out of doing something that that you need to do. And I think that part of it has a lot to do with self-worth. For some of you, there can be a financial component here. Okay, just putting that out there. If there's something that you really need to handle when it comes to your finances, you need to fucking do that. Okay. For some of you, that can be what it is. But it's also about what we value. And if you really value this relationship, this whatever, this bank account, you either need to heal your financial trauma, you need to heal your emotional trauma, or you need to heal something with this person and actually make it a priority, which can also talk about house 2. Okay. So thank you so much, Gemini. I appreciate you. If you would like to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that right here, or you can check out the pinned comment in the chat, or you can click the link in the description box below. Let's move on to Cancer. All right. What's up, Power of the P? Why do I start cleaning during your... I love that. It's my 6th house stellium energy. There you go. Hold on, let me get a water. Yeah, and Cher is absolutely iconic. Taurus woman. Well, everyone, Vanessa is a homosexual. It's okay. I'm half. Can that be a thing? Can I turn on this light? All right. God, I love this lamp. Carmen got me this lamp. It's my favorite lamp. I'm afraid. Poet calls it my Thomas Edison lamp. I love this lamp. Okay. Don't laugh. I love it. It's my Benjamin Franklin vibe. Okay. Very, very, very like tortured artist core. All right. Wow, Lori, wow. You can't use the same joke twice, all right, buddy? You can't do it. You can't do it. I'm sorry. You got to come up with new material. Okay, we're waiting. I know your greatest is on the rise. Let's do this. See, guys, her ruling planet is in its fall right now. Just forgive her, okay? You know what, though? Jupiter and Gemini hasn't been so bad. It hasn't been so bad. It hasn't been so bad. I mean, it's also in my 2nd house, so hello. All right, Cancer, hi. Let's do this. Cancer, my favorite sign. Wee, wee, wee. 7 of Pentacles in your energy for this week. What you don't see coming that maybe a little bit of a challenge is the Page of Swords. Ruh-roh. What you don't see coming that can be positive. Ace of Cups in reverse. Let's look at that 7 of Pentacles first. 7 of Swords. Oh, 7, 7. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. You're definitely in a money energy. You could be focusing on investments, putting your money into stocks, bonds, I don't know, something in regards to insurance maybe. There's something that you're essentially attempting to grow. But you're also being very strategic with what it is that you're doing because you're like, I'm not losing out on money. There's something that you're putting money into in some way or another, and you're being highly strategic. You're coming up with a game plan. You're watching YouTube videos. You're doing your thing. Five of Pentacles in reverse tells me that you are being very, very careful not to lose money or your shit. Right. So I like this. This just seems very simple to me. It just feels like very financially focused, more than anything. Love it. Page of Swords. Lovers. Uh-oh. Well. If you're in a separation from somebody, they can be spying a little bit. You can be spying, feeling a disconnect between you and a person. This can also be no, because I feel like misinformation would be I feel like it would be the Page of Swords in reverse. Tell me about that Lovers in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. I would be cautious of now I don't know if this is you or somebody else. I would be careful of making any really childish decisions or making any really immature decisions based around some kind of feeling or because the past is being brought back up. There it seems like something is happening where somebody here is making a bad decision because of some kind of past issue. And it seems like if you're this Queen of Pentacles, if you're this Queen of Pentacles, I'd be careful of doing the blame game. Like I would be very cautious. Like there could be something that you see and you misinterpret something, or there could be something that you're observing. And for some of you, it can bring up like a past issue. So like let's say that you have this friend in your life and like one time, you heard her talking shit about you or something. And so like you forgave her, right? But now you're always like, "Oh god, like I feel like she's going to talk shit about me again," or something like that. And then like you see something on social media that triggers that feeling and you're like, "All right, that's it. You're done." Or whatever. Be cautious of making those really quick decisions based around that. For others of you, if you're not this Queen of Pentacles, somebody can be doing that to you. But that Queen of Pentacles in the upright shows me that, see, but the thing is that Lovers in reverse is going to trump these cards. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the focal point. It makes me feel like somebody's blaming another person. It can be that somebody does something really stupid online and screws something up, or it just can be a miscommunication about some kind of past issue between you and another individual. Be cautious around making financial decisions based around bad advice or shitty advice. Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse. Now, this is the positive, so no matter what's here. Woo, woo, woo. Queen and King of Pentacles. A lot of pentacle energy here. How is this positive? Okay. If you feel like somebody has been a bit of a drain in your life, this person can start to be more supportive. If there's been like mind games, mental gymnastics, the back and forth, the whatever, there can be something where this is now revealed to you. But I like that the Queen and the King of Pentacles is here, both in the upright. This makes me feel like a business partner. Something can be working out with like a business partner or romantic partner in some way. So if there are any issues, I do feel like they're going to be settled, Cancer. Okay. Because that if this is so this is the positive section. So if the Ace of Cups in reverse is showing up with the Ten of Swords, this makes me feel like some kind of drain in your life, financially or otherwise, is coming to an end. And it seems like you're showing up in a more stable form or in a more stable way. So I feel like something is working out for you financially, or in regards to a business partnership, or in regards to a romantic partnership. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time, water, spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. Surrender to the divine. I'm so sick of saying that word. I feel like I've seen that word 3 times tonight. Surrender, surrender. Anyway, I feel like when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your emotionality, when it comes to your intuition, when it comes to your compassion towards another, towards yourself, I feel like this is probably going to be the time where you're going to have an awakening about that. You can misread something. For some of you, it could be that you misread something and it kind of gives you like, oh, like a reality check about something within you. Um, And I feel like for some of you, whatever needs to be, I don't want to say exposed because that's not the word. Whatever needs to be expressed, whatever needs to be closed out, whatever needs to fall off in some way, whatever needs to be closed out, you just need to let that happen in some way. Okay? That's what I'm getting. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. Thank you so much. If you'd like to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can click the link in the pinned comment, or you can click the link in the description box below. All right, let's move on to Leo. All right, Leo. Oh my God, Shireen is here. Hi, Shireen. Oh, it's so nice to see you. I'm glad that you're doing well. What's up, Jojana? Thank you. Did I say that right? Probably not. What's up, Love Apples? What's up, Easy Dean? What's up, Karma Sutra? You're welcome, Vanessa. I hope you have a good one, sweetie. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and take a look at what you got going on. Your ruling planet is in Capricorn right now, getting down to business. Hope you guys are ready for that Sun-Pluto conjunction. Your energy, the 3 of Wands. What you don't see coming that may be challenging is the High Priestess, Pisces energy, the 4 of Swords in reverse. For what you don't see coming that is positive, the 3 of Wands with the Fool in reverse. And listen, nobody's going to hold your hand and tell you to do it. Nobody's going to walk you through it. Nobody's going to run you through it. Nobody is going to tell you to get up and do it. Nobody's going to do it for you. That 3 of Wands is like you waiting on the perfect time. The Fool in reverse, 8 of Swords. But wait, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready. It reminds me of, there was this video of this guy, and he was doing this, not skydiving, but like the cliff diving, when you have those little bungee cords or whatever. And they were like, okay, you ready? And he was like, no, wait, listen to me. Wait. It's like, dude, you're here, you're strapped to the chair, you're going to do it anyway. Bye. It's kind of like you're that guy. Because there's something ready. That was an almost sneeze. That's where I feel like you're at. An almost sneeze. You need to just do it, right? Or it's going to feel like shit. So I feel like you guys are just sitting there wondering whether or not you're going to take the journey. Either you're going to do it or you're not, right? But you got here, you made the plan. Now it's time to follow through. That's what I feel like. The High Priestess is a challenge. Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Justice. There's some kind of intuitive hit that you have around making this decision, knowing that it is likely going to be something that truly balances balances out your life, something that is truly honest to God right for you. You know what the right thing is to do, but it's like you're worried about what everybody else is going to think, or analysis paralysis. You're just sitting around waiting for, I don't know, what the fuck are you waiting for? I don't know. But you're sitting around waiting, even though like everything inside of you is like, yes, this is the move. And you're just like, no, wait. You're the guy on the chair. Wait, listen. And your intuition is like, what are we listening to? You're supposed to listen to me, right? And so it's like this big decision that you're needing to make, and you know what the right thing is to do, but you're like, sitting around with your thumb up your ass, or holding on to the edge of a cliff, scared for your life, you know? The Four of Swords in reverse for what you don't see coming that's positive. Oh, isn't that just adorable? Okay. It seems like maybe somebody that was having some issues around healing, somebody that you were having issues healing things with. It seems like there's some kind of quick communication coming in out of nowhere. It can also be a trip that this freaking thing is going to drive me absolutely insane. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. There's one fruit fly in here and it's driving me crazy. I don't know if I got it or not. Anyway, it can be like a trip that's being planned with another person, and it can be somebody that you have an affection for. It can also be that for some of you, if you're in therapy or something like that, it can be that you have a very healing conversation with a therapist. For some of you, you're just falling in love or your relationship looks incredible. Okay. Hiereth, a longing for home, homesick for the stars. So maybe it's like you want to go somewhere you don't know. And then we have the home house, the home house, baby, And then we have step out of your comfort zone. That's very interesting to me. For some of you, you feel like you don't belong anywhere and you've been trying to find somewhere to belong to. But what I say is you just create that space within yourself, and the people that feel like you are home to them, they'll flock to because you're being authentically you. You have created a space for yourself to be yourself, and therefore other people who are attempting to be themselves will gravitate towards you because they are attracted to that light. There's something that you're needing to do. It may be you're needing to take a fucking trip, get the hell out of the house, especially with homesick for the stars, longing for home, house for, home, right? And then it's like, step out of your comfort zone, get out of the house, go touch grass, it can be like that kind of energy. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Thank you guys so much. If you want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find this right here. You can check out the pinned comment, or you can click the link in the description box below. All righty. Virgo. All right. All right, Virgo. Let's check it out. What's up, VB? No problem. That's nice to see you here, Shireen. What's up, Amelia? All right, let's see, Virgo. Let's see what you have going on for this week. Your energy, Queen of Swords. Uh-oh, don't hurt him, Judge Judy. Eight of Cups for what you don't see coming that could be a little bit challenging, and what you don't see coming that's positive is the Page of Wands. Let's see this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, Moon in reverse, Ace of Swords. Okay, well, you're letting somebody know something. You're pretty clear-headed, I want to say, with that Queen of Swords there and that Ace of Swords. You could be writing something, you could be expressing your feelings, but you could be doing so in a very logical and practical way. This can also you be getting out of your own way. You're like, why the fuck am I so worried about this? I learned everything that I needed to learn from these experiences. I don't know why I'm fearing this so much. I don't know why I was fearing to speak my mind. There was something that you had been fearing and not trusting yourself around. And now that Moon in reverse sandwiched between the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords, you're like, I'm done with that. I'm done with that energy. I'm not doing that anymore. This is what I think. This is it. It's like you're being very direct about something. The Queen of Swords, it can be like Libra energy, so it can be Venusian, but not Venusian in the way of like, oh my God, will you love me? Like, not that, or like, oh, please like me. I hope that everybody likes me here. No, it's more like, how do I get this bag? It can be that, right? So it's more in like, can be more in like practical money terms, right? For some of you, but it seems like you're certainly getting something off of your chest or off of your heart, maybe in a creative way. But it seems like you're definitely speaking your truth. So I like it. And potentially even having clarity around your own fears and how you've cut yourself off at the knees, which you don't see coming. That may be a little bit challenging, okay? You may have to walk away from something that is fucked up. that is an illusion. That is BS. That is total fog that you've been riding on for some time in order to gain or regain your own sense of independence, self-worth, self-value. And it's like you're needing to come out of your comfort zone in order to get here. So for instance, let's say that you have been living with your parents for the past 6 months, but for the past 3 months you have actually been incredibly financially independent, right? You're just like, I've just been here, and and there's nothing wrong with this is just a stupid example, but like, that you're ready to leave. You know that you're ready to move out, and you're just kind of frolicking around and being dependent, or when you really don't need to be, right? So I feel like you're needing to make yourself uncomfortable in order to find a new elevated level of comfort that you have not experienced yet. Does that make sense? So one comfort can be like, oh, I live with my parents and I don't have to pay my own phone bill. And don't get me wrong, that's all well and good. But then it's like when you break out of that, right? And then now you're independent with like your own house, right? Or your own bills or whatever. Like, yeah, it's a little uncomfortable, but it's going to force you to be better because now you have to solely rely on yourself, right? So now there's a new level of comfort that you can hit. Does that make sense? I am so sick of this motherfucker. Sorry. Sorry. All right. Oh my God, I got him. Haha. See that? Reflex is like a cat. No. Ooh. Wow. What you don't see coming, that is positive. You're starting something brand new. Where you may have felt overlooked, underpaid, not cared about, you didn't get the good girl or the pats on the head or whatever the case may be. I feel like something's about to change here. You don't have a whole lot of confidence in the new thing that you're starting, but you're doing it anyway. And it's something that's likely going to last a very long time with that Ace of Pentacles to be there. It's basically the beginning to everything that you want. For some of you, it can lead to some kind of applause or I don't want to say fame. I feel like that's such a weird word, but popularity. We have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation, Chiron. The energy is gaining momentum. I feel like something is going to move a lot faster than you realize, but there's something that you need to overcome amongst all of it because you need to be ready for that. I don't know what it is. It's your Chiron wound, whatever that is for you specifically. So it's saying that you're needing to find some way to be lighter within that energy, like whatever that may be for you. And I don't know what your own personal Chiron wound is. That's only something for you to know. Um, but I feel like that Chiron energy is your way out to the in. Does that make sense? It's what is going to get you out of a comfortable situation and into something bigger, something better for you, which is going to help you overcome some kind of wound that you've had. So that is what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much. If you want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that on the screen here. You can check out the pinned comment, or you can click the link in the... Are you fucking kidding me? Are you joking? I'm gonna lose it. Okay, thanks. Sorry. These freaking fruit flies, dude. I like just got rid of them in my kitchen and now they're like popping up in my room. Okay. Let's move on to Libra. What's up, Playboy Bunny? Moving for my new job. Yes. What's up, CODIS? What's up, Vedic Verve? Oh, thanks. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at Libra. All right, Libra, let's check it out. Your energy, the Hangman. What you don't see coming, that may be a challenge, is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse for what you don't see coming, that is positive. Let's take a look at that Hangman. Ooh, wow. All major arcanas. Stunning. magnificent, marvelous. Okay. You're letting go of some kind of fear, or you're perceiving the fear differently. You're perceiving the fear not as a fear, but you're perceiving it as a challenge. And what's interesting enough is that by perceiving the fear as a challenge, you are overcoming the fear itself. And through that overcoming the fear itself, you're gaining confidence. Oh my God, holler if you hear me. Hello. Church, honey. I love this. Some of you can be doing something highly creative, maybe videography, maybe you're making TikTok videos, maybe you're taking a trip somewhere. For some of you, maybe you're getting a new car. Some of you are letting go of an old car to get a new one. Okay. It can be something vehicular, but that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Very confident, shining. You're just absolutely. There's a sacrifice that you are making, and it is well worth it, is what I want to say. The sacrifice that you make this week is worth it. What you don't see coming that may be a little bit challenging is the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Judgment, and the Nine of Wands. Sometimes you have to give up something that in the moment you don't realize is not something that you're giving up per se. It's, once again, that hangman energy. It's about sacrifice, swapping one thing for another, and needing to have the courage to do so. And it's taking a chance, but it's taking a chance on God's call for you. It's taking a chance on your higher calling, something that you may have abandoned once before, but you are not now. It's like and maybe it has something to do with this Mars retrograde, is kind of what I'm getting for some of you. Because for some of you, like for instance, if you're a Libra rising, Mars is going retrograde through your Cancer 10th house of career. Maybe it's something in regards to that. Maybe you're becoming a leader of some sort. I like this. The Knight of Wands in reverse for what you don't see coming that's positive. Knight of Wands in reverse with the Hermit and the Strength in reverse. I feel like you're going to surprise yourself. That's what that feels like to me. If you feel like you had lost your passion in something, lost your way, felt like you couldn't take action, or whatever the case is, it almost feels like you're abandoning something that made you feel like that, whether it's a thought process, a person, whatever it is. And it's like there's this energy about you realizing what you're truly capable of, and that what you have been settling for was not. It was just not even scratching the surface. So it's like that pushing through the fear and just going for it anyway. But you're learning a lot about yourself in this process, and I think it's all positive. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. There can be something in regards to a mother or a feminine energy here. Venus, your ruler, okay, or whatever Venus rules for you. Conclusions are within reach. For some of you, it can be that you're becoming a parent, okay, for some of you, or something to do with being a mother figure, getting somebody else pregnant, something like that. That can absolutely be a thing. But at the same time, this can certainly represent something like a rebirth that you are essentially having in regards to your new sense of self-worth and self-value in some way. And for some of you, it can be about a relationship, okay? Can also be a relationship to money. But I feel like something that you've been confused about in regards to yourself, relationships, money, self-love, self-worth, something like that, you're going to have the answers that you've been seeking for a while. So that is what I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much. I hope that you will book a super chat question with me at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that here. You can check out the pinned comment, or you can click the link in the description box below. Let's go ahead and move on to Scorpio. If you're a Venus in Scorpio, drop the scorpion emoji. All right, Scorpio. And it sent me to PayPal. Oh, no. I'll give you a refund. I will give you a refund on that. I will make sure to give you a refund on that. Rick, if you're in here, or Lori, whoever, can you guys text me after I get off and remind me to refund Power of the P, please? I'd be so grateful. Okay, let me see here. Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what you have going on this week. The Two of Pentacles. What you don't see coming that may be a little bit challenging is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And what you don't see coming that's positive is the Four of Wands in reverse. So let's see. Okay, the World, the Queen of Wands in reverse. Be careful. There can be some issues around jealousy. Not you guys. Jealousy, possessiveness, passive aggressive kind of behavior, you know, backbiting kind of energy. There can be some issues around that. However, that World is going to trump the rest of this energy or the rest of these cards. So it makes me feel like you're closing something out. There's some kind of decision that you're making to close something out, and it can be about a behavior, it can be about impulsive decisions, etc., because you're in this energy of thinking more practically and making sure that you're making practical decisions so that way you can achieve the outcome that you desire. So I feel like you're putting this energy, this tough girl act, or the the jealousy or the anger or whatever is inside of you that's causing you to act this way sometimes, because we all got it, baby. It doesn't matter what sign you are. It seems like you are thinking more practically, like you have a better head on your shoulders or something like that. You're achieving something potentially for some of you financially. The Page of Pentacles in reverse for what you don't see coming, that may be a little bit challenging. So there can be some arguments. Your ego can get in the way with another person, okay? And it can be somebody that you work with specifically. Does it have to be? No. It can be a client. It can be a coworker, maybe a boss, but I'm not really seeing that with the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. It can also be somebody that you're trying to work on a team with, and you just feel like they're not putting in the effort, they're not putting in the energy, or you're not, okay? But I don't think so, because you have the Two of Pentacles in the World, but I don't know. That Five of Wands tells me that we're all trying to get our point across and no points are being fucking made, right? So it's like you and another person or other people are arguing because we are all trying to learn something, or we're all trying to get our point across, but once again, nothing is being resolved. That might be what this is. You might let off or flip out. But I don't think you're going to do that, or it's that maybe you do and then you somehow find closure within that dynamic. But it seems like you and other people can just not work on a team, or you and somebody are not on the same page, specifically about some kind of teamwork, some kind of business, some kind of effort being put in or not being put in, or some kind of missed opportunity. It almost feels like somebody dropped the ball on something. The Four of Wands in reverse for something that you have to look forward to, with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Star. Interesting. For some of you, if you've been having any kind of like creative blockages or something like that, I feel like that's going to be released. There can be something maybe you see online, or a friend inspires you in some way, or you're healing your inner child. If you have any trauma around the family or something like that, I see that being healed as well. There can also be something in regards to you and a child. So if you have children or anything like that, I see something being healed in regards to that also. It also feels like you're very focused on your hopes, dreams, wishes, goals, you know, very future focused. And I feel like once again, you're achieving something. I feel like you're achieving something, because that World is there. It's something that you've been on this journey for a long time, and it's like you're finally getting it. You're finally, oh my God, I did it, or I'm done, or something like that. We have big picture thinking. We have trine. Love that. Have faith in your dreams. So yeah, I feel like that's what this card is. Don't doubt yourself is what I want to say, Scorpio. Something's going to fall into your lap. And if you doubt yourself after that, don't ask for no more damn blessings. Don't ask for it. I like this big picture thinking. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in the details. This is not big picture. This is everybody with their thumb up their butts, honestly, trying to sniff each other's fingers. It's just like, I'm not trying to be gross, but like, it's going nowhere. You know, don't focus on that. Focus on the end game. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much. If you want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that right here, or you can check out the pinned comment, or you can click the link in the description box below. All righty. You, Rick, are disgusting. All right, Saggy, let's see. What do you have going on for you this week? We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse for your energy, which you don't see coming. Oh, wow. Eight of Pentacles in reverse again, which you don't see coming that may be challenging. Eight of Pentacles in reverse again. The Nine of Swords for what you don't see coming, that's positive. Doesn't matter what lands here. It's positive. Keep that in mind. Let's take a look at that Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands. Okay. Well, not for nothing. You know what I mean? It definitely feels like an energy of not feeling good enough, if I'm going to be totally honest with you. And it can be because maybe you do some work that doesn't meet a standard. It can be that something is influencing the job that you're doing, like a relationship or something like that. It's like, when you're trying to, like, when you go through a breakup, for instance, or I'm not saying you're going to go through a breakup, but just for an example, when you're going through a breakup and like you're trying to do your work or you're trying to focus or whatever the case is, and it's just like you can't get your head in the game. I feel like you guys are having a little bit of a hard time doing that. This can also feel like you just keep working and working and working and like getting nowhere. And you're just like, got it. This always happens, or I just always feel like this. Three of Swords in reverse. But that Seven of Wands there, it tells me that you've already had success in regards to maybe whatever this is, or you've had success in your life and you're doing a really great job maintaining it. So yeah, maybe it's not like hitting the next level yet, but it does mean it's not going to. The Seven of Wands, you may feel like somebody's being very critical of you or your work. Okay. And it can feel like somebody wants something that you have, or somebody's trying to take something from you. And you can just be like, damn. And it almost feels like somebody may be projecting onto you something that truly has nothing to do with you at all. And it's making you feel some kind of way. Don't let them do that to you. Once again, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse again, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this is what you don't see. Temperance, love that. This is what you don't see coming that may be a little bit challenging. So it's like whatever that situation is, you're going to come out of it. You're going to come out of it just by simply being you, bitch. So just be you. Just be that Sagittarius. I don't give a fuck. You know what? I have three Sagittarians in my life and they don't give a fuck. Like they don't care. That's great. Have a nice day, right? Take two of these, call me in the morning, right? They just don't care. Um, Utilize that energy, okay? I feel like there's some need for you to be exactly what you are, which is a Sagittarius. Please come catch my fruit flies. So gross. With that Temperance energy, I think you come out on top because that's your major arcana. I feel like you're going to come out on top, but you're not going to expect it. That's what that feels like. And it's going to feel like a challenge because you may be being very critical of yourself because another is being critical of you, but you're going to turn it around or you're going to make it work for you. Nine of Swords for a challenge. Excuse me, not a challenge. What you don't see coming that is positive. The Nine of Swords, the Hangman, the Seven of Cups. You may have been worried about how you were perceived or how you're going to be perceived by people, by someone, something like that. I feel like you're going to realize why you never had to worry about that in the first place. I also think that for some of you, if you've been dealing with any kind of mental health issues, if you've just been stressed out a lot, whatever the thing is, something is going to change your perspective. Something is going to change your perspective. You're like, wow, I can't believe I was fucking worried about that. Or you're going to see things from a different angle. You're going to see things from a bird's eye view. You're going to it's almost like, when they say, oh, if you're scared, just picture everybody in their underwear. It's like something like that. It also feels like because maybe something else isn't working out or working in a specific direction, it's almost like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me back when I was on my live streaming platform, and I would have, like, it was usually dudes, but I would have a lot of guys that always try to, like, take me down or destroy my character or something, you know? And I would say most of the time I didn't deserve it. Sometimes, but most of the time I really didn't deserve it. And I felt like I was always fighting. I felt like I was always fighting, and I always had to fight, and I always had to fight. But it always ended up working out in my favor. It got me like more money, more people on my side, more people rallying for me. And it's like, wow, that backfired. You know, praise Jesus. Hope you're good, buddy. You know what I mean? It almost feels like that. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep, house 5. Love that. And you're very close to achieving your goal. That's probably why. When you're very close to achieving something, God will put up resistance sometimes, or people will show up as those resistors, trying to get you to fail, trying to get you to slip up. This is the time where you tell them to F off. No, I'm just kidding. Don't actually say that. But be you. Follow your heart space, house 5, right? It's all about you and your depth and who you are, and that's it. That's all you need when it really comes down to it. And I feel like you're very close to achieving something, and that's why you're dealing with this. So that's what I have for you, Saggy. Thank you so much. If you want to book a super chat, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. Just check out the pinned comment or check out the link in the description. What am I doing here? Okay. Story of my life. All right. What's up, Memphis? What's up, Deb? That works too, RK. Tom, just be yourself. You're welcome, RK. Absolutely, Deb. Sometimes fly. Wow, Cindy. Not cool. Oh my God. No doubt, Moses. Hello, Deb. All right. Lori already texted me. She's like, listen, bitch, I'm not going to remind you later. I'm just going to do it now. Thank you. Huh. All right. That was for Rick. I'm so dead. Okay, let's see here. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and a Jupiter placements. All right. The Chariot in reverse for your energy. Cancer. Page of Pentacles for what you don't see coming that can be a challenge. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Four of Wands in reverse for what you don't see coming that's positive. Let's take a look. Oops. Oh. You're looking in the wrong direction. I feel with that Chariot in reverse. It's like there's something that you're afraid of, but it's almost as if, I don't want to say you're afraid of the wrong thing. It's almost as if, how do I fucking explain this? Like, it's almost as if you are attempting to abandon something that you want because you fear you won't get it anyway, although there's people that are trying to help you get there. It's like the, how do I fucking explain this? This is like, let's say that you're a painter and you've painted some, you painted some stuff in your life, okay? And you have some people that saw them like, wow, damn, you're like really good, right? But then self-doubt starts to stick in. You get too afraid. You don't have that much courage. You don't have the confidence yet, whatever the thing is. And it's almost like you are like, well, you know what? I'm not that good. Or you compared yourself to somebody and you're like, I'm not that good. I'm not even going to try anyway. That's what that feels like to me. I'm just not going to try anyway because I'm not going to get it anyway. It doesn't matter. Even though it seems like there's people who believe in you or people who are trying to help you. You know what I mean? But it's like you can't, like, they can't do it all, right? They can't talk you into action. They can't, like, their words or their praise is not gonna pull you out of bed or whatever, right? Like, you have to do it. The Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, what you don't see coming, that may be a little bit challenging. Well, it's about getting started. It's about putting the work in, fighting, understanding that sometimes through fights you're gonna have to fail. To succeed, you're going to have to fail, but it's about getting started and actually putting in the effort and being as invested into said thing as you possibly can. It's about learning the most about whatever subject it is or whatever the thing is to an exhaustive degree. I feel like you have what it takes, but it's like, don't be afraid to fight. Don't be afraid to get in the ring. You might surprise yourself. What you don't see coming, that's positive. Four of Wands in reverse, the Justice, and the Three of Wands in reverse. So Four of Wands in reverse, Justice, Three of Wands in reverse. Insecurity stopping you from doing something. Waiting for something to happen or fall into your lap and it just doesn't. Blah, 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 blah. There's some either kind of decision that you're finally making that is truly going to bring you into alignment or help your life in some way or help you in some way. Now I'm getting hot. Now I feel like I got to take off this hoodie. No, I feel like that's what it is. Tell me about that, Justice. I'm just curious. The Knight of Pentacles, doing the work, baby, Doesn't matter how long it takes, as long as you're doing it. As long as you're doing it, it's okay. It doesn't have to be immediate. Maybe you're a painter and you go to like a little tiny art gallery show and like nobody buys your paintings the first time. That's okay. It might take a while. Do you know Charles Bukowski, for instance, right? This bitch did not get uh what is it, published? Was it published? He would not get professionally published until he was 50. And now he's like one of the greatest German American poets of our time. It's like you never know. I'm not saying you're going to be 50 when it happens, but devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Mercury. Where's the other one? What an idiot. Why did I do that? And it's time to take action. It's okay. It might take a little bit longer to get there, but you need to put your mind to it, Mercury. You need to devote your entire mind to whatever this thing is. It's okay if it takes a while. And it may not, but you're never going to know unless you get up and you fail a couple of fucking times. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much. If you would like to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. All right. What's up, page 57? What cards are these? I don't remember what they're called. I think it's called Deviant Tarot. Pretty sure. All right. There you go, Deb. Exactly. Yeah, Charles Bukowski was a Taurus rising like me at 7 degrees, just like me. I thought that was pretty cool. I need to go out and touch grass. I wish it wasn't so cold outside. All right, let's see, Aquarius. Energy, Six of Swords in reverse, which you don't see coming. That may be a challenge, is the Page of Cups. Which you don't see coming that's positive is the Ace of Wands. Let's see that Six of Swords in reverse. The Sun, the Eight of Wands in reverse. All this confidence, all this energy, all this self-expression, and nowhere to put it but the past. Well, what I will say is this, okay, on a more positive level, right, Aquarius? You're pretty happy. You're pretty optimistic. You're pretty confident in where you stand right now. Now, it's interesting as well because the sun rules Leo, which is your opposite sign, but you're definitely feeling yourself here. Now, for some of you, it can just be that you are going back to some things. You are going back to some problems that you may feel like need to be resolved. And you're doing so confidently. So that's good. And sometimes you got to go, backwards to go forward. I would just be cautious with this. Don't rush something and don't force something that doesn't need to be forced. Okay. That's all I will say about that. For some of you, you're just blocking bitches out of your life. You're just like, no, bye, so I don't think it's all bad. It seems like that sun there is overpowering the rest of these. So it seems like no matter what kind of happens, it seems like you're in a good ass mood and you're pretty damn happy. So I know that you guys are gonna be happy when your co-ruler gets the hell out of Taurus. I know it doesn't like being in there. So let's see. So what you don't see coming that may be a bit of a challenge. There may be a fight with a child, a fight with a crush. There may be somebody you admire that you have a little bit of an argument with. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal, though. A dildo, not a. Okay. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, though. It can feel like somebody's manipulating you a little bit, kind of giving you the 1, 2, kind of pulling your leg, being a little passive aggressive, trying to. This is like almost like a somebody who's a swordsman with words. Um, it almost feels like somebody who's really bad at flirting. I don't think it's that big of a deal. You seem pretty confident. I don't think this is that big of a deal. This is like a bug on the windshield, flicking a booger out of the car on the freeway. The Ace of Wands for what you don't see coming that's positive. Damn. Super confident. There's your opposite sign again. Ace of Wands, King of Wands, the moon. Feeling very inspired, being inspiring. If you're a masculine energy, this is you. Self-starter shit, entrepreneur stuff. This is very entrepreneur. Trusting yourself. You don't know where the hell you're going, but guess what, bitch, you're going. That's it. The moon is about being led by your own inner self and not really being able to see in the dark, but trusting the moonlight, yourself, your inner knowing on where you're going is the right place. Whether you're a feminine or masculine, if you are a feminine energy and you're dealing with a masculine energy, this can be somebody who, well, this can be intimacy for some of you. This can be sex, okay? Somebody here that's very confident, somebody who may see something in you, somebody that feels very inspired by you and in turn inspires you as well. There can be an emotional connection between you and said person. And then emotions are running high, okay? The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love, Sagittarius. Some of you guys have Mars and Sagittarius, or somebody does here. Okay. So, it can be telling you don't allow your emotions to get in the way. Don't allow yourself to get overly emotional. This is about cutting the shit, like cutting it out. Yeah, sometimes like we can revisit things, we can bring up things from the past and that's fine. But don't allow it to veer you from your path or to break your confidence. This can be asking you to soften a little bit to the energy. And this is also asking you to explore, to have a more mutable energy where you're just kind of going with the flow of things instead of taking something so seriously, Sagittarius. So that is what I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much. If you want to book a super chat, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. All righty. Last but not least. All right, Pisces. What's up, Carmen? All right, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Ooh, Jupiter right there. Wheel of Fortune. Bam. Judgment in reverse for what you don't see coming that can be a challenge, which you don't see coming that can be something positive. Wheel of Fortune, the Star in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Is this King of Pentacles in reverse this person that I'm reading for? Reverse is no, upright is yes. Yes. Okay. So for some of you, if you're a feminine Pisces, this can be a reverse or this can be somebody that you're dealing with. Okay. All right. So it seems like there are some financial issues potentially that you're dealing with. Even some stubbornness or feeling like you're needing to cling on to something. You can be getting overly emotional about relationship issues, about financial issues. You can be super, to be honest with you, you can be super condescending, just super stubborn. And that can be coming from an unhealed place. But what I'd like is that the Wheel of Fortune is here, which is telling me instead of trying to control something or force something to be a very specific way, which is doing you dirty, essentially. You're just letting it go. You're moving forward. You're letting it go. I think you're trying to keep the faith, although sometimes I think that it's hard. You can be feeling a little hopeless in some ways. You can be feeling like, damn, I really can't see where I'm going in the next 10 years, or feeling like you don't know what the future holds. And isn't that the beauty about life, though, is sometimes we just don't know what the future holds. The King of Pentacles in the upright, he's wanting to plan. He's wanting to plan and structure and da-da-da, and that's all well and great. That has its place. But right now, because you can't see and because you want to see so bad, it's driving you crazy. And I feel like with that Wheel of Fortune, you just kind of letting go of the wheel and trusting that God has your back. That's all you really need to do. We have the Judgment in reverse for what you don't see coming. That can be a little challenging. Judgment in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse. It definitely feels like somebody that you were attempting to reconcile with, it's like not happening. This can be gossip, rumors, drama, not taking accountability, needing to take accountability, somebody else not taking accountability for something that they did in the past, somebody essentially needing to grow up and grow out of a way of being in some way. Um, for some of you, this can be around a higher calling of yours that you need to be honest with yourself about instead of listening to what everybody else is saying. Mm. For others of you, you can be feeling very misjudged or ostracized by others in some kind of way, okay? Or you could be doing that to somebody else, but I feel like it's being done to you, or like people are talking bad about you or something like that. Something from the past that like you don't want to bring up, okay? For some of you, it can be around that. What you don't see coming that can be a positive. Well, that's very interesting that the Ace of Pentacles is here, and then that 10 of Pentacles was used to clarify whether or not the King of Pentacles in reverse was essentially you. Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse. What's that walking away from, 8 of Cups? Huh. For some of you, there's an opportunity that you are consciously choosing to walk away from because it benefits others or another person more than it is authentic to you, or more than it will benefit you, which isn't always a bad thing, but it's because it's like the Ace of Pentacles is there. It's like that's the opportunity, right? But if we're walking away from that, which is what that looks like, and we're walking towards this, the Ace of Cups in reverse isn't always bad. Maybe we're walking towards self-love, something that benefits us more. Maybe we're not so focused on the practical and the mundane. Maybe we're focused on creativity, something like that. For others of you, it can be walking away from a specific woman in your life, maybe. Hmm. It can also be letting go of the feeling that you're not good enough. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. All paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. And then we have Taurus. Interesting. So this is about being authentic. What's authentic to you? Do you remember what I just said about like it might be that you're doing this for someone else or it's going to benefit? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's something that really wasn't authentic to you. And that's okay. And you don't have to do that. Maybe it is about being more creative. Maybe it is about more self-love and self-worth and giving to you, right? Taurus as well. And it's saying that don't worry, no matter which path you take, you're going to end up where you need to go. But listen to you, listen to yourself, not everybody else. A lot of people may be trying to or attempting to influence your decision in some kind of way, but it's about you. It's about listening to you. So that is what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you so much. All right. All righty. Let me shuffle these real quick. All righty. Oh, thanks a lot, Carmen. That's really sweet. I appreciate that very much. What's up, sissy? Oh, you're very welcome, of course. Oh, I like that, Tom. Cha, cha, cha. Cha, cha, cha. All right, super chatters. Good night, Tom. I hope you have a great time practicing. I love you, Carmen. Have a good one. Other Carmen. Well, Carmen XXX. I love you too. But two Carmens. I don't know where to look. All right, let's see. All right. Let me just shuffle these. Woo! All right. All right, two more shuffles. And then I'm going to grab a water. And I'm just going to breathe some fresh air real quick. And then I'll be right back. All right, guys. Last chance to get your super chat questions in. I'll be right back. It's snowing outside. It's snowing outside. All righty. All right, let's see. Okay, we got a few this evening. Wee, wee, wee. Yeah, it's snowing out. They ended up delaying school tomorrow by 2 hours. I'm like, oh, I'm so happy that I do not have to wake up at 6 a.m. Ugh, I hate it. I can do 8 a.m. 6 a.m. Nah, dog. Not for me. Thanks. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check it out. Okay. Hi Violetta, I'm in just put AG because I don't know if this person wants their name being I don't know, because they work for Hipsy. Hi Violetta, I'm a new success manager at Hipsy, and the CEO, because I know him, gave me a task. I don't know if I'm supposed to say his name or not. This is supposed to be private. Gave me a task to submit a request on Hipsy, and I found you appealing. So here it is. I've been single for 2 years now. Stay that way. No, I'm just kidding. And I just want to know what the future holds for me. When will I find my person? Will I have a family of my own? Let me see. Nine of Pentacles and the Devil is here. Okay. So when the Nine of Pentacles is like your win. So the Nine of Pentacles, this can be when you finally find that sense of independence, that sense of, I actually don't need anybody, that strong sense of determination to remain independent or truly feel like you genuinely don't need another person. And while I'm not saying that you do now, it's Venus in Virgo. Okay. So Venus is in its fall in Virgo. It doesn't do its best, but when it does, it's not over giving to everybody else to get a penny back. Does that make sense? So if you've battled with any self worth, self value issues, any issues around independence, codependency, anything like that, once you can overcome that, that is when that person is going to come in, because that's when you're going to be ready for the person. Otherwise, you're just going to attract a bunch of flies, right? That are not aligned with who you're becoming. So I feel like that's what it is. As far as will you have a family of your own? Of course. It's not about will you have a family of your own. It's about when and do you want one? Clearly you do, right? That Five of Swords in reverse with the World in reverse tells me that there may be some kind of unfinished business in regards to your mentality and the way that you think about that. So sometimes you can get in your head and be like, oh, damn, it's just never going to work out for me. Or damn, I'm just never going to find that guy. You know, another one bites the dust or whatever the thing is. Try to release yourself from that kind of mind frame or whatever mind frame you feel may be keeping you from a successful relationship. But the Nine of Pentacles is about that work harder, not smarter. I mean, no, don't do that. Work smarter, work smarter, not harder. Find that sense of worth within self to know that you don't need somebody to complete you in some way, right? So something to think about. And obviously, like, welcome. Tell Adam I said hi. All right. Thank you so much, AG. Then we have my girl Bryn, but of course, my boyfriend of 2.5 years proposed on Christmas, period. Although I should be very happy. Oh, his lack of actions in the past are making me hesitant. I'm just thinking / wondering if he is doing this to string me along with no intent to commit. After he proposed, we went to my family's for Christmas and we were both excited to share the news. Later that evening, we went to his parents' house and he never brought it up. What? Now, almost 2 weeks later, he still hasn't shared the news with his parents or siblings, which he is very close with. Whether it's right or wrong, I switched the ring to my right hand and told him I will not take his proposal seriously, period, until he does. He is supposed to move in with me in May, but even that is making me hesitant. What can you tell me? Is he serious about marriage or is just stringing me along? Oh, dear God. I'm afraid to pull the cards. The 10 of Cups, the King of Swords in reverse, and the Strength card. What's the King of Swords? The Death card. I want to say yes-ish. I think that because I asked like what his true intent was, right? I feel like that's how we would get the answer. The 10 of Cups tells me that there is this intent to commit emotionally. There is this energy of maybe even wanting a family with you or wanting to have that emotional support and vice versa, right? Give and take. I do believe he wants that. But that King of Swords in reverse tells me that there may be a lack of clarity sometimes. There may be this second guessing. There may be this strength energy of maybe holding back a little bit, maybe not wanting to totally be honest. Maybe because I clarified the King of Swords in reverse with the Death card. Is there a fear of him thinking that, well, maybe it's going to end or something is going to change? That's what I'm feeling. Why didn't he tell his family? He felt like a feminine energy would be upset by it. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There may be a fear of being vulnerable here, King of Cups, but it seems like he loves you, but that Queen of Pentacles in reverse is what's inhibiting it or inhibiting him from telling another person. Maybe he feels like it's not secure enough. Like there's something that it's like something's not secure enough is what I feel. Let's get you some advice. What do you need to release? Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Yin, trust your intuition. I would listen to yourself, honestly. You know, if he's I think he loves you. I don't think that that is a question. I think he's holding back because there's a lack of clarity around, well, something's going to change or something might end. Um, I would have done the same thing, quite frankly. I don't think that you were wrong in doing what you were doing. Um, Certainly, definitely take a third, fourth, fifth rethink around moving him into your house. Be very cautious of that. I absolutely think that you should be. What are you asking her to release? I'm going to pull an extra one. The 7 of Swords. Don't avoid something bigger. Like if you're avoiding a big conversation, don't do that. Give me one more on that. The 10 of Swords in reverse. Mm. This is what I'm gonna say. If you have been very focused on us oriented, everything us, while I don't think that there is anything necessarily wrong with thinking like a couple, especially based around the circumstances, especially based around the proposal, I would understand. But this is making me feel like now this is a refocus on self. Um, and that, because the Seven of Swords, if it's saying what do you need to release and the Seven of Swords comes out, the Seven of Swords is like when we're worried about everybody and we're sacrificing for everybody and we're taking chances for everybody, you know? And so the Seven of Swords in reverse is about, no, now I need to focus on me. I need to focus on what I want and what's good for me. And so I feel like that's what it's asking you to do. Okay. Sorry, I know that was really long winded, but I wanted to make sure I didn't give you a wrong answer. Thanks a lot, Bryn. All righty. Cha cha cha. All right. Let's do Monica. I love Monica. Me and this new guy had an argument and stopped talking. What's going to happen? Sorry, I wasn't trying to laugh. I read it in your voice. Me and this new guy had an argument and stopped talking. What's going to happen and how does he feel about me? All right, let's see. How does he feel about her? Hermit in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse. This is like a paranoid and victim mentality is what that gives me. Um, this to me just makes me feel like this person is paranoid. And for some reason, it seems like he's paranoid or he's in his head about something. And he's like, well, fine. You know, the Four of Cups in reverse, if we're looking at it next to another like a hermit in reverse, it makes me feel like he's being a little self-deprecating or he's a little in his head about the situation and kind of throwing this internal fit about it. That's what it makes me feel like. He may also feel like you're ungrateful. I'm going to pull one more for that. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, he's like holding back. Holding back. There's a fear of taking a chance at all. What's going to happen between these two? The Fool in reverse. Like, we're not really trusting the journey. You know what I'm saying? We're not really trusting the roller coaster that we're on. So we're not really making any moves. Someone may make a really dumb, impulsive decision, though, or say something stupid. Okay. Thanks a lot, Monica. We have Faye. Hey, beautiful. Advice from Spirit, please. Thanks. Absolutely. Let me see. Queen of Wands. Talk your shit, baby. If you are a performer, if you're a creative, if you're somebody that just needs to go up there and talk your shit, if you need to do your podcast, if there's something that you need to be very confident in and trust yourself, you need to take the lead in some area of your life and not care what other people think about it. What did I say? Talk your shit. Ace of Swords, baby. Listen, speak your mind. Take the lead in conversations. Initiate things. Page of Swords. You may want to take a course. This is also about podcasts. I'm not saying a podcast, but that's really interesting that popped up for me to use that example. This can also talk about social media, needing to be curious, needing to be more observant as well. There may be something that you need to learn also, something that you're needing to learn in regards to some kind of craft or something like that. Finding new ways to express yourself, I think, can also be very important for you. Four of Swords in reverse, Two of Swords, the Lovers. Damn, 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 damn. Okay. It's time to come out of your hidey hole is maybe what it's saying with that Four of Swords in reverse. Or if you're holding on to old pain, this is not the time where we need to be avoiding that. The lovers can be about once you come out of your hidey hole, if you have been in your hidey hole in some way, you could actually meet somebody that is very important to you. If you're already involved in some way, shape, or form, this could be about making peace with somebody or kind of trusting the process is what I'm getting. But this can also be about something that you have been avoiding to make a big decision on. But it's like once you make the decision, it's probably going to be the best thing in your life in some way or another. This is a lot of sword energy, a lot of air energy. There's every single card on here is air energy except for that Queen of Wands. Freaking fly. So there's something about communication, learning, thinking, clarity, writing, expressing self, expressing the mind, making decisions. Don't let pride get in your way, and I'm sorry. House 11, friendships, communities, groups. Is there something around social media? It's telling you not to let pride get in your way about an apology or if somebody else apologizes to you. Okay, if that's a thing. This can also be about forgiving yourself. Okay, so something you may need to do instead of whipping yourself on your back like what is that movie? Oh my God, that Catholic guy. It's like some sacrilegious movie, and he's like, I must be punished, and he's like, anyway, it was a fucking crazy movie. I'm bad that I can't think about it, but don't do that. Don't go punishing the hell out of yourself. House 11 energy here. This can be talking about, maybe something to do with a friend or social media. Okay. So you would know what that would mean to you. Okay, Faye. All right, Faye, I love you to pieces. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and move on to Suzanne. How does my Scorpio feel about me? What is going to happen next? How does the Scorpio feel about Suzanne? Two of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse. It seems like he's a little uncertain. Seems like he's a little uncertain. Definitely doesn't have the confidence. He feels like he needs to put a pin in the conversation or he needs to delay some kind of communication. Be careful that he's not juggling, okay? If you know that that's not a thing, then maybe he's having money issues. But to me, more than anything, it just feels like he's a little confused. So it doesn't really feel like he is venturing out on new territory or having that confidence to move forth. What's going to happen next? Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands. Oh my God, I can't. I don't know why this is so fucking funny to me. All I see is a very, very pissed off Queen of Swords chasing down a Knight of Wands on a bumblebee or whatever. Whatever that is. Girl, I feel like you're gonna run him right out the door. No, just kidding. It may be that you guys end up having a conversation, but you could feel like he's unattentive or not listening or, he's there for a good time, not a long time. You may be a little above his pay grade. Like, you may be a little above his level. There's nothing wrong with the Knight of Wands per se, but the Queen of Swords, she maybe has some fun with the knights or the pages, but she's not gonna like marry a knight or a page. You know what I'm saying? So something to maybe think about. But it can just be that you're having a conversation with this person and they're just trying to make light of it when you're very serious. So something to think about. Thanks a lot, Suzanne. All right. See power of the P message above. Refund, would you just read my overall energy and advice? Thanks, Faye. Instead of a refund, would you may just read my overall energy and advice to create goodness? Yeah, of course. Okay, let's go ahead and do thank you, underdog. Is that what it was? The Da Vinci Code. Yes, I think that's it. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't think about what the hell it was. All right, let's see. Show me the overall energy of power of the P. Who's the Emperor in reverse in your energy? Is that you? Are you in like a wounded masculine energy? Listen, I don't think that this Emperor is you. However, if this Emperor in reverse is you, you may be feeling like you're needing to control something. You're needing to control an outcome. You're needing to control how something is decided, how something ends, how something. Let it go, buddy, you know? Or if this is somebody in your energy, it may feel like they're pressuring you in some way to forgive them or to let go of the past, or they're forcing you to see some kind of silver lining in a situation, but it almost feels oppressive. And I don't know who that is. I don't know if that's you doing that to yourself or what. Can we get some advice for her? Knight of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Jesus God Almighty. What's going on, darling? You dealing with some trust issues, some emotional issues, something like that? I definitely feel like you need to ask yourself what's true to your heart, what's true to you, what's going to help you out of an emotionally frustrating situation. The Knight of Cups in reverse, I know it's like, we're over idolizing something. We're, head in the clouds. We're being an idiot, right? That can kind of be the Knight of Cups in reverse, or it can be like manipulation or whatever it is. But the Knight of Cups in reverse, sometimes he is just sometimes he is taking action on something that doesn't feel like home to him. The Knight of Cups in the upright is when we are going back to a place, right, which can be a metaphor, that feels like home to us, what's authentic to us, what truly fills us up inside. And I need you to trust that, even if it's like, oh, you need to find a coping mechanism, like a creative coping mechanism to deal with your emotions or something like that. You know what I mean? But definitely some trust issues here. I feel like something is just like in your energy that seems very overpowering emotionally. So, I don't know. Also, be very careful of constantly forgiving somebody that may be abusive, or constantly just forgiving that kind of behavior from people. It doesn't mean that you can't forgive people, but when you're constantly inviting it back into your life and stuff like that, be very cautious of that. Okay. Thank you, Power of the Bee. Sorry about that. Alyssa. Hi, Violetta. I reached out to my ex-best friend, Ariana, the day before New Year's and sent her a heartfelt message about wanting to reconcile after over 3 years of no contact. I'd love some insight as to where her head is at in regards to reconciling our friendship since I haven't heard back yet. Okay. Let's see. 10 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Wands in reverse. She's definitely a little uncertain. She's like, oh, God, she may view it as too much, biting off more than she can chew, like it's a little too much. I don't know about that right now. I don't know if I can handle this right now. Definitely an uncertainty. Doesn't want to come out of her comfort zone with that. Let's see what else. She's trying to listen to her gut instincts. I feel like the High Priestess is more of a maybe. It feels like she's more undecided than anything. She's just kind of stuck because her intuition is telling her something, and that's why she's stuck. Okay, so I don't know why or whatever, but that's what I got. Thank you, Alyssa. I hope it works out. We got my girl, Sophia. Love Sophia. Hey, beauty. I'm getting an update on my situation. LOL. What are my Pisces feelings for me? Let's see. 2 of Cups in reverse, Tower in reverse. He could feel a little disconnected between the two of you, but still doesn't want to let go. If there's any changes that he's needing to make, he could be having a hard time making those. Seems like he's pretty committed with that Hierophant there. He feels like you guys have maybe similar morals, similar values, maybe even similar religious or spiritual beliefs, whatever the thing is. He feels like there's a God, I'm so sick of these damn things. Please excuse me. You may feel like there's a solid foundation between the two of you, even if that's just on an emotional or friendship basis, but it's there. I also think that he feels like he's learning a lot from you as well, but he's having a hard time letting go of something. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. He may be feeling like, be careful of him trying to take advantage of you in some kind of way. Like he may want a lot of attention. He may, act impulsively to get some kind of attention. He may say things to get attention. Or It can be that sometimes he feels like the energy is not reciprocated, okay? Whether he's not reciprocating it or you're not, but I think that he really likes that you give him a certain amount of attention. I think that he wants to talk to you about something. I think he probably has some questions about certain things, about maybe even what you think of him, you know? Maybe he wants to be patted on his head and called a good boy. I have no idea. Communication is key. So clearly there's something that we're needing to talk about. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. House 3. Once again, communication, the house of communication, the house of learning. There's something that needs to be learned here. I feel like he's the one that wants to learn something or ask some kind of question about something. It's telling you to communicate or to find a new way to communicate what it is that you need. Because it says water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest, blah, blah. Like, it makes me feel like you're needing to communicate your needs better, or you're needing to also in turn learn what his are, vice versa. Like there's something deeper about that. Thank you, Sophia. What is my advice with Pisces? Let's see. Be accountable, be honest. Be accountable and be honest, especially when it comes about things that are coming out. Listen to your intuition, listen to your gut. Make sure that you got all your I's dotted, your T's crossed when it comes to this. Doesn't mean you have to be perfect in a situation. Don't act on impulse and fears and own your own personal triggers and say things that you may regret. Once again, Knight of Swords in reverse. Make sure that you're communicating effectively. Don't put your foot in your mouth, things like that. Because I feel like it may be you having a hard time trusting your intuition, or old triggers or subconscious issues may sometimes come to the surface. If there's something that you're needing to be honest about, soon would probably be the time, okay? And it doesn't have to be anything like, oh my God, I killed somebody 5 years ago. It doesn't have to be that, right? It could be something maybe smaller. Um, 10 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Cups, the Emperor in reverse. Be cautious. He may have like some wounded masculine energy within him that you're viewing as the opposite. So it's making me feel like maybe you're not seeing him clearly sometimes. There may be some idealization here, etc. I'm not saying you're stupid or nothing like that. I'm just saying that, we all do that, right? We all do that when we love somebody, or we all do that when we care about somebody. Sometimes we just want to see the best in them sometimes. Just make sure that that best that you want to see is actually what's there and not what you just want to see. Be careful with that energy. You really need to make a big decision, potentially. And now that I'm seeing the whole picture here, just so you can see it, I'm feeling like you're needing to make a really big decision in regards to either A, telling him something, or something that your intuition and your gut is telling you. And I don't think that I don't want to tell you, right? But it may be that you are not seeing this person clearly, and be careful of like biting off more than you can chew when it comes to this person. Don't cut yourself off at the knees. Your commitment is being tested. A new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. House 7. I feel like a relationship that you want is on the horizon. I don't know if it's this one, but your commitment is being tested to maybe what you deserve, or a new plan that you had for yourself, or a new vision that you had for yourself in some kind of way. It's telling you it's happening, but you need to be committed to self, or to that vision in regards to how you relate to others, who you want to partner up with, right? It's like what they say, like the partner that you choose for the rest of your life is going to be the most important decision you ever make, right? That, and who you have kids with, right? So I don't know if that makes sense, but thanks a lot, Sophia. I hope that this helped. Always good to see you, honey. All right. We got my girl Megan. Hey V, what can I expect from Alex the Aries? Let's see. From an Aries, Page of Cups in reverse. The King of Swords. Queen of, he definitely thinks you're sexy. I feel like he doesn't want to come off as an admirer. I feel like he wants to come off as capable, intelligent, smart, logical, you know? I want to pull more before I make too much of a determination. The Hangman in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse, Knight of Cups. Okay. It may feel like sometimes he plays games that are a little elusive. Like he purposely tries to manipulate, right? That can be like, I'm looking at the Page of Cups in reverse. I'm looking at the Hangman in reverse. I'm looking at the Five of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Knight of Cups here, which is nice. But I feel like there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. I feel like there's a lot of I don't feel like he's emotionally evolved yet. Like I think that this person is pretty smart, like brain smart. I don't feel like the emotional intelligence is quite there. So I feel like this is the type of person to um how do I explain? Like I don't know, smoke and mirrors. Like somebody who kind of likes to paint the scene. It's, like it's almost like they don't know how to be as vulnerable as maybe they should, or and everyone is at their own pace, right? But it also may feel like sometimes he doesn't make sacrifices. It may feel like you're feeling he's not making enough sacrifices for you in the long run. But I like the Knight of Cups there. There's action there. There's action. There's some kind of vulnerability. That's just not a king yet, but that's okay. But I definitely feel like he doesn't want to look like, how they say, like in the red pill community, a simp, which is like so stupid. Like this day and age, it's like a guy buys a girl flowers and guys in the chat are like, oh, simp. Like, okay, well, that's why you have not been laid in 6 years, right? We have faith in your dreams, activated earth, power places, trust where you're led, and Capricorn. Okay. So, what is your dream? What do you want? Act in accordance with that. Um, as far as trust where you're led, just trust the process is what I want to say, but be responsible. Be responsible with your decisions. Be realistic. Take methodical steps, right? It's like it's with that have faith in your dreams and the Capricorn and the power places, trust where you're led. It's almost like dress for the job that you want, not for the job that you have. It's like, what do you really want? And then fall in line with that. Thank you. Thank you, Megan. Then we have my girl Shannon. Should I give up on Robert or no? Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to say it like that. The death in reverse is we're holding on to something that was dead a long time ago. Because we're fearing change in some kind of way. And the Nine of Wands is like fighting a losing battle, right? We have enough bumps and bruises to prove it. It's like, we're kind of winged. It's like a boxer in a match and he's like beat to shit. He can't even see. His eyes are swollen to shit, right? But he's like, still trying to fight on the ground. It's like, just we're done here. So I do think so. And I hate to like tell somebody, like, give up on someone. I don't like that. But it may be kind of outlived its thing. Let's get some advice. The Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles. So this is very practical energy. This is Virgo and Taurus. So this is like, hey, it's you time. It's time for you to take time to yourself and take care of yourself. Taurus, Queen of Pentacles. She takes care of herself. The Hermit is like falls back, is like, okay, I need to find that light within self. Because the thing about the Hermit is he's looking for something outside of him. He's looking for that light when he's been holding it the whole fucking time. Hello, plot twist, right? The Queen of Pentacles is like, you need to take care of yourself. You need to focus on your money. You need to focus on your home, family, whatever the thing is that you have going on. That's what you need to focus on, you know? So, of course, I love you. I hope you're okay. Thank you so much, Shannon. Sarah, hi V, what are his current thoughts and feelings towards me? Thank you very much. What does he think about, Sarah? Let's see that. He feels like you're sad. You're having a hard time letting go of the past. I don't feel like he thinks that you're feeling sad about not changing. I don't think that's what it is. It seems like he feels like you're having a hard time letting go of something that didn't work out. He may feel like you regret things, or you just keep focusing on the past and you refuse to let it go. His feelings. There may be like moving towards you, but doing so fucking slowly. It's like we're growing gray hairs, right? But it seems like he wants to do something right. That Knight of Wands in reverse makes me feel like there may be a lack of passion here. Like, okay, I'd like to take action. Maybe I'm going to take action, but it's going to be slow and methodical because he feels the need to be cautious. He's not just going to like show up there on his white horse, woo, let's have a beer. No, it's not going to be that. It's going to be slow, methodical, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, for some reason, he feels the need to be cautious. Thank you so much, Sarah. We got my beautiful Cassie. Hey, gorgeous, will you tell me what's going on with my Gemini? Because you already know your girl's still clueless. Sure. Let's see. How does the Gemini feel for Cassie? 3 cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. He may not really feel like getting together or coming together, even as friends, really. He may be feeling like the thought of that is somewhat draining for whatever reason, especially if there was any like gossip, rumors, or even drama in some way. The thought of that may be draining for him for whatever reason. So it seems like he's kind of in like a bit of a, not a loner energy, but just kind of separate from you right now. Why? 7 of Swords in reverse. There may have been a confession or somebody who acted selfishly in his opinion, or some kind of guilty conscience that somebody had, or something that was like brought up in a communication that was like, whoa, you know, like a shame around it or something like that. Give me advice for Cassie, the King of Cups. Aw. Well, this is one of two things, Cassie. Well, it can be 3, but I don't consider you a masculine. So, well, you know, if you would consider yourself masculine, we're all made up of feminine, masculine energies. This can be telling you to focus on emotional maturity, focus on emotional healing, creating a space for yourself to be emotionally vulnerable. Or this can be saying your King of Cups is around the corner. It may also be telling you that this person does love you. This person does care for you, but there's something bigger at play here. Okay. Can also be telling you to go to therapy. You know, give me your therapist's name. I think I got some problems I probably got to deal with. Thanks a lot, Cassie. I love you. India, will my upcoming surgery go well? So I just want to say this is not medical advice in any capacity. Okay. Just want to put that out there. Let's see. Well, you're gonna be like, this sucks. You know? The 4 of Cups is like, meh, you know? But the thing about the 4 of Cups is that you don't realize that sometimes it's either like rejection is God's protection, or you don't realize the good yet that is coming from something. The Devil. Okay. Can you tell me more about that? The Ace of Swords. The Page of Wands. I like this. So this is how I feel. First, you're going to be like, this sucks. Probably because pain, probably because whatever, right? But there's something to work with here. The Devil energy can even show like a mere determination to overcome something. The Ace of Swords tells me that during this time of healing, you're likely going to have a lot of clarity, and there can be something that you end up starting new because of it. Do I think it'll go well? I think it'll go fine. I think it's gonna be you that's going to probably be making it worse by getting in your head about it. But I really truly feel like you'll be fine. It just may suck because you feel like you can't move for a while, but I feel like it'll be fine. Ace of Swords, Page of Wands, you know. I do want to see what that devil is. Could be expensive with that devil and that King of Pentacles in reverse. Be cautious of some masculine energy around you trying to take money from you. If it's not that, it could just be that something feels expensive or something is expensive in some way, shape, or form. Okay. I wonder if this is something to do with bones. If I'm not mistaken, this is double Capricorn. I'm wondering if something to do with bones. Something here with bones, skin, bones. That's Capricorn, isn't it? I believe so. Anyway, I feel like you'll be fine. Thanks a lot, India. Sorry, I just started doing my Virgo thing where I wanted to analyze every little crevice of the damn card. Silent Night. Did S like my story or did he get upset? What are his feelings? How did he feel about the story? Well, fine about the story. Looks like the star, the Empress, he could look at you in a higher on a higher level for some reason. There could be some hope or some healing that came from said story, looking to the future, etc. He may look at you like somebody who is very beautiful, very creative, somebody very strong as well. You know, you got to think about the Empress is also very strong. She can endure a lot. What are his feelings? Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse. He may be feeling not good enough for some reason due to either some kind of past thing or he may be picking himself apart. But I don't know. The way he felt about a story was very thought provoking. I mean, it's gorgeous, but the way he feels about you specifically, it seems like it feels more internal, like he's picking himself apart about something. He may be holding a grudge towards you about something or feeling like you are towards him. Thank you so much, Silent Night. Then we have Courtney. What is my greatest advice right now? Let's see. If you've been like waiting for something to happen, don't get frustrated. Like, don't get frustrated because something isn't coming in right now. It's just asking you to replan something or trying to say it's not gonna come after you. You have to go get it. The magician energy is about self-confidence. It's also about knowing that you have everything that you need in order to get the thing that you want to get. So whatever this thing that you may be frustrated over that you feel like you're not going to get or you're never going to get or it's taking you too long, you'll get it. You know, you have, well, at least you have everything that you need to get it. It's just really up to you at the end of the day. Nine of Pentacles in reverse can be saying like, stop trying to prove yourself in a situation or be cautious around codependent energies or feeling like other people need to, or like you need to clean up other people's messes. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is trying to overdo it in some way, trying to prove something to others to be able to feel like they're of service in some way or that they got it like that, or basically kind of being inauthentic to them, to their true selves. So be cautious around that energy, be cautious around codependency as well. 10 of Cups in reverse, especially around relationships. I don't feel like you're going to get your needs met like that. I kind of want, I'm almost hearing like be the receiver in some kind of situation. Like be the receiver in some situation instead of feeling like you have to overgive to a specific person or your mother or whoever the hell it is, where you feel like you're not getting emotional support. This can be because you feel like you need an emotional need met. It's just not the way to go about it. It's telling me that you're the one with the power, but you keep giving it to another person or everybody else. All right. Then we have Nye. How does MF feel about me? His intentions. Show me how he feels. The moon in reverse, the world. There can be some stuff that he had been suppressing for a while, like some emotions or some fears or something like that, but he may feel like that's coming to a close in a positive way. And you have to understand that the world isn't like an ending. It's like, okay, we can finally close this chapter. Thank God. Now let's start a new one. So that to me seems like something negative around fears or lack of vulnerability or suppression, something like that seems to be coming to a close in a positive way. So he may want closure with something. He may be ending out a cycle of some kind of subconscious habit that he has within the dynamic, something like that. So something negative is ending in a happy way. His intentions towards you, ugh, why? Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. There's a fear here that he's not going to get some kind of wish fulfillment. And he may be fearing that there's some kind of delusion here that he may want answers to. He may feel like if he either doesn't meet a specific need for you, then he will have to walk. He may feel like if he does not get some kind of wish fulfillment, that he will have to walk, to be honest with you. Okay. Sorry, I hope that helps. Thank you so much, Nye. All righty. All right, guys. I love you. Please have a great night. Um, but yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Undeniable Tarot. I just ended. I don't know if you got your chance to ask anything. Oh, thank you so much, Underdog Tarot. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I love all of you. Please have an excellent night. A special shout out to Rick, Lori, Complexity, obviously. Shout out to all of my super chatters. You guys are incredible. I love you. Aw, Kennez. Aw, thank you so much. I love you right back, baby. Okay. Don't forget it. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Have an excellent, excellent night.